All right, we're back at Camp Maxwell after another successful mission. Still just blown away that they were able to blow up my UAV right as I was taking it off with a mortar round. Mad props to them, I guess. So now it looked like there was a couple other missions that we could choose from.
What's the end goal, you know?
An end goal's one thing. Just not getting killed right now is fine by me.
Sure, man, but without full NATO support, just feels like we're pissing into the wind.
Could be worse. You could be stuck in a box. Anyway. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, we've got two. Oh, this one looks cool. Let's go ahead and go with that one. Now we'll see what the briefing is.
Okay, listen up. Recon reports indicate that the AAF will be making a push south in the next few hours. It appears they're keen to lock down the area around Gurna. Intel suggests that the highest-ranking officer on Stratis will himself be in the area. Neutralizing him will deal a serious blow to our enemy. Decapitating their command structure may even signal an end to this whole situation. We simply cannot let this opportunity pass us by, gentlemen. Now, we've come up with a plan of action. My team has a submersible stash just off the west coast. That's why we asked for volunteers, those of you with diving experience. One of my men, Lieutenant James here, will use it to lead a small squad and insert north of Gurna. Meanwhile, Bravo will circle around and take up a position to the south. Once both teams are in place, we will close the trap. All right, let's set this in motion. Dismissed.
All right. Doesn't seem like this is going to be that bad at all. And we're going to be in a submersible, so how cool is that? Okay, so looks like we're going to start off in the water, then we're going to head southeast. Tactically, this looks pretty sound. Truth.
All right, diving.
It's kind of cool with the camera on the front.
Releasing the hatch locks.
Don't worry, I'm not steering.
Lieutenant, can I ask a question?
Go ahead, Kerry.
Why are we even on this mission? Why didn't Millar just leave it to you guys?
They've got their own assignment.
More important than this.
It's need to know, Corporal. If you see what I mean. Okay, one more time. We'll insert at the bay and move to a vantage point above the village. Syncing with Bravo, we'll strike together and neutralize enemy forces.
Nice little view here at the bottom of the
Mind
ocean.
your heads, lads.
Wonder what it would be like to really do something like this. I think it'd be cool.
Mines. Okay, end of the line. Everyone out.
All right. I kind of know how to dive a little bit. I've been playing some Altus Life. And I intentionally have it set up so that way I'm always going around with scuba gear because it's good to be able to surprise some people from the water. Nobody suspects it. Now, of course, I got to be careful about these mines. Don't want to trigger them or I'm going to be dead pretty quick. This is pretty shallow, too. Pretty shallow water for a mine. But that's okay. It's not like it was going to be that tough to get through them. But nobody's following me. I wonder if I'm supposed to, like, do something. Like, if I'm supposed to detonate them. I don't know. I'm going to keep going. All right, so this is the beach here where we're supposed to make landfall. And it looks like, yep, there's a few guys up here in front of me. Now, since they're not expecting anybody in the water, I'm going to sneak up behind this rock and I'm going to engage them. Maybe headshot on the first one. Oh, I waited too long. Gotta catch my breath. Here we go. Got him. Wow, I cannot hit him. There we go. Okay, why is nobody shooting back? Nobody shot at me through that. Okay. Well, I guess that works for me. Now it's time to see what we can get off these guys here as far as inventory goes. Things like that. Alright, I want my weapon back. Okay, so I've got a lot of room where I can go ahead and store some things. So, as always, I'm going to be going for the first aid kit. So, that's it from him. Now, I don't want to change my weapon altogether. That's the only way I can go ahead and use the ammo that they have. He had an automatic weapon, so I didn't want to take that. This guy. Pistol I'm fine with. Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, nothing really. Still nobody's up here. Am I supposed to go back? Am I like supposed to trigger something to get them to follow me? See if I can go back down here. I think I'm just supposed to swim in like an area. Like if I get past it, they're supposed to join me. Or maybe I am supposed to detonate these mines. I just don't know what I would use because I don't think... Yeah, see, I really can't like run into it to trigger it there. But it's not like I can go ahead and shoot them or anything. And I don't think I have any explosives. I don't know. Is there anything in the sub or... Apparently not. Yep, I've got nothing. Dang it. Alright, well, you know what? Forget this. I'm just going to head back to land and see if I can finish this mission on my own. I think the game just might be glitching out here because, you know, I engaged 4 of the enemy. Oh, a turtle. I engaged 4 of the enemy. They didn't even shoot back at me once. These guys aren't advancing either, so there must be something going on with the scripting. I don't know. Just have to wait and see. All right, back on land. Let's see where I have to go now. So once I hit that area, go and head southeast. This is just ridiculous. Like, I'm probably going to need him too. That's the most annoying part about this. Like, what if the problem with the scripting goes away? Then I'm going to be engaging a whole bunch of guys. Because we already know that the top leader for the AAF is going to be in this village. Obviously, he's not going to be alone either. So he's going to have an armed escort with him. Anything in here I can use? Nope. All right. Okay, let's just go. Man, bummer. All right, so up at the top of the hill, as it looks like where I'm supposed to be, or the other side of it. So since I'm going alone, I got to be careful. Got to keep my head on a swivel. Move up a little bit at a time. Now there's this, is that a church up there, or? I think so. Yep, it's a church. Okay. Can't see anybody. At least not inside, but this obviously looks like the place where I need to be. Oh, there's some guys. See, all by myself, I gotta face these guys, try and take them down. Might be better off in here. Okay, just gonna catch my breath because it's a lot tougher to take out these guys when I'm panting like nothing else and I'm out of breath. Okay, I gotta think about this too. How I want to do this. Suppose I could grenade everything down there. That's probably not the smartest call. Switching to my pistol is not a good call either. I don't know how I'm going to tackle this. Well, get some smoke. Though, in reality, that was probably a really dumb idea because now they're going to be like, oh, where's that white smoke coming from? Also, this is kind of a test a little bit to see if they'd react, which they haven't. So, let's see what happens here. Probably want to lay down. There we go. Be more accurate. Dude's just getting shot. He's probably like 200 yards away or something. There you go. Finally take him down. Snake! Dude's moving. This is tough. Nothing. Nothing from these guys at all. Yeah, there's got to be a problem of some kind here. Well, I guess this makes it easy for me.
All right, move in. Sweep the village. I'll hold position here on Overwatch.
I just failed.
Rifleman, 100 meters front.
Now there's some shooting.
Kerry, engage that van. Southeast.
All right, got to get on the move, get closer to him. Yeah, there's bullets going over my head right now.
Officer, 75 meters left.
Kerry, engage that van. Southeast.
Where? There we go. Now I think about it, those guys were a lot closer to 200 yards. Like 100 or something. I'm a bad judge of distance. Okay, he's dead. Well, where's the shooting coming from? I gotta get moving pretty quick. Now this is where everybody was, so I figure if I'm gonna be looking, there we go. Got him. Is that everybody? I don't hear any more shots being fired. Oh, scratch that. There's one more. Jeez, I was lucky there. All right.
Vulcan, this is Swordfish. Enemy forces in Gurner neutralized. Over. Copy that, Swordfish. Great job. Do you have a kill confirmation on our targets? Over. Making a sweep now, sir. Over. Be quick about it, Swordfish. Assume enemy forces at Tempest are mobilizing. I'd estimate you have about 5 minutes until they're on top of you. Over. Understood. Swordfish out. Kerry, find and verify the target. Make sure it's our guy.
Depends where he is. So we know it was an officer. I mean, we know that there is an officer here too, because they called it out.
Sir, it's not him.
What?
It's not him. It's an officer. Pretty high ranking, but it's not our guy.
Damn it! Fulcrum, be advised. Our intel was faulty. The target isn't here. Over. Say again, Swordfish? You're positive it's not him. Over. It's definitely a high-ranking officer, sir, but it's not our target. Over. Shit. Understood, Swordfish. Get yourselves back here. Falcon out. There's a truck in the center of town. Everyone, load up! Fulcrum, be advised. The others are commandeering a truck. I'm gonna double back for the STV. Meet you guys back at Maxwell. Over. Acknowledge, Swordfish. Out.
Yeah, so he's heading back for the submersible. Good luck. Everybody's just hanging out there. Oh! Doing the same thing at the same time. Now, I took the hat. I figured I had to take the hat off of the officer, but come on, let's go. Unless maybe I'm the one who's supposed to be driving. Looks like it. I don't see anybody in the driver's seat.
I need ammo.
Oh, there we go. All right, never mind then. I guess there was somebody in the driver's seat. I took a second look at it. All right, so that's going to be the mission here. Kind of glitchy. I'm hoping, though, we don't see more of that for the rest of the game. Though, honestly, I don't think there's a way I would have won without that being glitchy like that. Me by myself against those guys? No, I think it was like 7-1 as far as numbers go. Maybe even more than that when you consider me versus them. But anyway, thanks for watching this. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know the drill. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. And as always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.